If your relationship with Dragon God in Demon Souls looks anything like that, I've got you covered. To beat him every time without fail, equip the Great Club, as this can one-shot pillars unupgraded. It's also easy to find in smithing grounds after the bridge that falls when you walk on it, or in the depraved chasm in Leechmonger's boss arena. Otherwise, try any blunt damage weapon like a club or mace, but one-shotting pillars is a must if you want a zero chance of failing this, so you may need to upgrade your weapon choice if it isn't the Great Club. And you may want to equip the Thief Ring too. It only helps a little, but a little is better than nothing. You might also want to include the Hands of God in your inventory before you start the fight. Putting the final blow on the boss with these will get you the Secret Fists of Legend trophy. The Great Club requires 20 strength, but if you have 14 strength, that's enough if you two-hand the weapon. Otherwise, upgrade your blunt weapon of choice until it one-shots pillars, as one-shotting is the key here. I'll stop here so you can see the boss's eyes. When they go red, it means he sees you and you're in trouble. If they stay yellow, it means you're safe. Hide behind this pillar here until he looks away. This will help us safely get to the loot lizard on the left in a moment. Be sure to have magic or your preferred weapon equipped instead of the club for now, so we can kill the lizard. Once he looks away, run to the lizard, lock on and kill it from here. So long as you ran when the dragon was looking away and you're standing where I am, you'll be safe. That's because we're standing right next to a pillar. We're also safe to run forward and grab the Dragon Bone Smasher weapon from here. Now just turn around and run back to the pillar that we were standing behind a moment ago. And now's the perfect time to swap back out to the Great Club, or whatever blunt weapon you've upgraded to use here. Make sure the dragon's looking away over there, and then you can run to the next pillar, which is just a short distance to here. Now the first pillar's blocking our path to our right there. We have to destroy them. The Quick Club will do that with one press of R1, but first we have to get to it without the dragon seeing us. Face your character the way we're going to run, but face the camera towards the dragon. Once you see his head spin around like that, run forward, press R1 to destroy those, and then dodge roll back to the pillar. Also, you don't need armor in this level, so take it all off to make yourself as fast as possible. Face the direction we're going to run, and then when he looks away, move forward to the next pillar. You'll know you're in the right spot because there's a little rock platform right there. Just stand right on top of that. Again, keep facing in the direction we're going to run, but use the camera to watch the dragon. We can edge forward a little bit here. You don't actually have to be right behind the pillar for him not to see us, but as soon as his head moves away to the left side, we're going to run for that pillar there. Now we can't get back to cover from there, we have to keep moving forward. So once he looks away, we want to run towards it, hit R1 as we get to it, and then continue running on. So he looks away, run forward, R1, and then continue running. He will not hit you if you do that exactly like that, but he'll almost certainly get you if you can't one-shot that pillar. And now we're at our first objective. All you have to do is operate this machine to shoot at him. The next phase is getting to a second machine while evading his gaze and smashing rubble along the way again. But the good news is the hardest part is already done. The next phase is relatively easy by comparison. Most people struggle with the first part, but we've made that easy, and so the next part will be even easier. Okay, the path has been cleared. Now we can go down those stairs that the camera was showing us there. So run down here. You can drop off these stairs onto those stairs. There's an item to pick up. And you're safe then to go down these stairs to the first pillar for cover, which is this one. The objective is to get to the next pillar, which you can if he's looking away. And now we're going to need to smash this rubble out of the way. All you have to do is wait for him to be looking off to the left. Right now he's looking directly at us. Now he's looking off to the left. So just smash the rubble, and then go back and stand behind the pillar again for safety. The next rubble is just here on the left, next to another pillar. All we have to do is wait for him to look away to the left, and we're good to run to it. Just remember, always face your character in the direction you're going to run and the camera towards the dragon. This saves your character from having to turn slightly when you do run, and that can save you time and stop you getting killed. Okay, he's looking away, we're good to run. Run forward, press R1, and then hide behind this pillar. With the next one, even though he won't see you, he'll kind of make some aggro noises, but don't panic, he won't be actually seeing you, it's just a noise. You'll be safe as soon as you stand next to the pillar. So he's turning to look at us now, his eyes are yellow, so he doesn't see us, we know we're safe. Wait for him to look away to the left again. Okay, he's looking away, we're good to run. R1 to hit the rubble, and then stand behind this little thin pillar. From here, there's no hiding from him anymore, and the rubble is a long way away. What we need him to do is look all the way to the right, and as soon as he looks all the way to the right, we're going to run for it, hitting the rubble as we go. So there he is looking to the right. It'll be just like that when we're ready to go. But I didn't run then, even though I could have, because I want you to see he can kind of fake you out a little bit here. he'll look to the left and then he'll swing to the right, but he won't actually go all the way to the right, he'll just stop. So you want to wait until he's definitely swinging all the way to the right, and I mean our right, his left. So he hasn't done it yet, just wait patiently, and now you're good to go. So hit R1 while running and then keep running. Don't stop running. Even if your stamina runs out, just run all the way. There's another block here to hit, and then run, keep running. You'll light up because he's going to breathe fire on you, but as long as you keep moving, he won't get you. And now you're safe to swap to another weapon to lock on and kill this second crystal lizard. He can't get you on this platform while you're here. Pick up your loot and then fire off the second arrow. From here, the dragon will fall down and his head will be on the ground on the lower level. It's up to you then to strike him in his face or his single chin horn. It can kill you though, I'll show you that in a moment, so you have to be careful, but it's actually pretty easy so long as you take your time. Before that though, there's a couple of items to get. I'll show you where they are and then we'll get to the final stage. The first item is along the top here. It's the Master's Ring. And what that ring does is it reduces the damage of your hits if your hits aren't optimal, but if your hits are optimal, then it increases your damage. And now we can go down these stairs, run straight ahead until you see like a circular platform in the middle of this level. And then from here, you go up this little path, and if you look down, there's an item you can drop down to. And there's the boss with his glorious horn that we now have to hit to do the final amount of damage on him. Now his horn is hot. If you touch it, you'll catch fire, and so is his breath. The ground lights up where his breath is hot, showing you the area of effect. Just don't be in that when he breathes out. Now's the time to equip the Hands of God as well. If you put the final blow on him with the Hands of God, you'll get the Fists of Legend secret trophy. However, to do more than 2 damage with the Hands of God, you'll need Strength of 19 and Faith of 16. In which case, to knock off all of that health is going to take a lot of Hands of God punches. If you don't have the stats to use the Hands of God, then you can take most of the health down safely with arrows from a distance. Just be sure to leave a sliver of health for the Hands of God. So to save you having to watch all those arrow shots, I'll just speed that up. Okay, now we're down to a sliver here. Now we can switch to the Hands of God, and I'll show you what happens when you get too close to the horn. I won't show you what happens when you get too close to the breath, because that will probably kill me. If you come in too close, you'll touch it and get burned like that. So you won't die from it and you'll be able to heal, but yeah, just try to avoid doing that. So all you have to do is wait for the breath to stop and then go in, hit once or twice, however you feel comfortable, and then go back out. So in, don't get too close, once or twice, and then back out. Maybe hit it once like I did just then until you're comfortable with it, and then you can go for 2 hits. But for a start, maybe if you just practice hitting it once, that will get your timing in for when he breathes and when he doesn't breathe, and then you can start going with 2 hits. Or you can just do 1 at a time to be perfectly safe. Either way, once you get him down to a sliver, even if you're only doing a small amount of damage with the Hands of God, eventually it will wear it down enough and the boss will die. Okay, and now once he stops breathing, we'll put the final blow on with the Hands of God, and with that, we'll be guaranteed to get the secret trophy, Fists of Legend, as well as obviously the trophy for killing the boss. And that's how you make this encounter simple. The only real bullshit part of this fight is getting to the first arrow ballista, but after testing this multiple times, I guarantee you if you do exactly what I've shown, you'll sail right through it. And if you do, throw me a like. It'll make me feel much better about myself for all the hours I spent testing different ways to make this 100% consistent. Okay, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.